Hello. It's a little dark in here today. It's just me here today. Oh,
I arrived. I'm always on time, Hugo.
it's not just me.
I'm never late. I'm always fucking on time.
The man that's never late.
I'm never late. You can't see me, but you can hear my voice. I'm right here.
He is right here. The puppy that's never late.
You might call this an act of precision, if you will.
He is a wizard. He arrives precisely when he means to.
Precision.
Oh, precision.
That's what I was referencing to. You don't read your own t-shirts, Hugo, when you put them on?
Whoop. Welcome, everybody. It's a whole new episode. It's episode 13.
13.
This episode.
Count the third. Why am I up over there?
Because we're watching you.
Well, that's interesting.
Here, why don't we just watch that? Hang on a second while we finish getting ready. We're very tardy today.
No, we're not. We're always on time, Hugo. That's because we're wizards. I know how to work a robotic penis. Thank you very much. This is way too high, man.
Lower it.
Okay, I got it. This is very unprofessional going on right now. Very unprofessional, Phil. Flight or fight bullshit.
Yeah, I agree with that.
There, let the people watch that.
We have things so easy.
They'll love watching
these other things in life.
Mm-hmm.
Complain about these other things.
Hi, Emily. How are you today?
Then
What?
probably just
No, he's playing something else.
Ourselves.
Fucking
Asshole.
survival.
Oh, we're still on?
Jesus.
Oh.
I mean, there are people who do.
Hi, Drasko.
Hello, Emily.
The people that don't have to think about that.
Oh, where's Drasko?
This is weird, man. I'm hearing Hugo out of my left ear, and then Hugo out of my right.
Listen, he's everywhere.
I can see that.
I am in the dark. Can you see me?
Where are you? In some chicken farm.
Yeah, I'm surrounded by friendly little faces
Oh,
today.
That's wonderful. That's very keen.
Thank you. Thank you.
You might notice this is our darkest episode to date. There's a
dark mode.
There's a reason for that. As you know, it's probably Earth Week. So in order to save energy,
It's not Earth Week. Earth Week's
because
in March,
it's
dude.
probably it's Earth Week somewhere, Emily. That's the phrase. And because it's Earth Week somewhere, we have decided to reduce the podcast time by about 10 minutes and reduce the amount of lights and also reduce the amount of hosts.
And just overall reduce the quality. That's actually so on point. I'm all fuzzy.
Uh-huh.
Ooh,
You know what? Earth Week is over.
That's good.
You know what, Emily? I took a look at the calendar. Earth Week is over.
Yeah.
We're just gonna have to increase. We're gonna have to increase the lights though, just to compensate.
Oh.
Yes.
All right.
What a shit show. You know what, Hugo?
Take it away, Drasko.
I am taking it away. I'm riding this bull for all it's fucking worth.
Is it fun? Do you like it?
I've actually never ridden a mechanical bull. Emily, I feel like you're the type of person that totally rode a mechanical bull once.
That's so on point for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very part of my brand. Just be like, why not?
But did you?
I don't remember ever having ridden a mechanical bull.
I feel like that's something
It's
you'd
not
show
to
up.
say, I once rode a bicycle that was like the sign of a bar. Like it was hanging above the door.
Yeah, that's the kind of vibe I get.
Yeah.
I'm anticipating one day you're gonna go to, like, I don't know, Florida for one of your world famous business trips, and then you're just gonna come back saying like, yeah, I rode a mechanical bull. I fractured 3 bones and now I have a slight concussion, but you know what? I rode a mechanical bull.
That's the thing. Like people our age, and I say that respectfully, but they hurt themselves on mechanical bulls. My girlfriend was on a mechanical bull like 2 months ago or something like that, and she like tore her ACL.
What a coincidence!
Yeah, we are twin flames.
We're definitely of that age to be complaining about dogs eating boxes, and you know what? I wasn't talking about you, all right? I know you think everything is about you, but I'm not.
Everything is about her, Drasko.
I know that's what having kids is like. So yeah, I'm sorry to hear that your friend tore her ACL.
Oh, she's fine.
It probably ruined her football career. Can't play for the Minnesota Jets, or is it Winnipeg? Oh, it doesn't matter. Fuck the Leafs. They lost.
Whoa, too soon.
Those losers. and I stayed home on purpose just so they would win. But you know what? They lost, and that's on them.
You know what? You did everything you could.
What was it? 6-1? 6-2?
Yeah. Yeah, it was 6-1.
6-1.
It was real bad.
Yeah, those.
They were getting booed by their own fans.
Yeah, and I saw that they were like fans were throwing their fucking like $120 jerseys onto the ice.
I think they're more than that, but yeah,
Probably more, but
they are definitely
whoops.
whoopsie daisies.
Sorry, Leafs. We won't bring home the cup again this year.
You know, I'm not a big hockey fan, but from what I gather, Marner did not do a good job as a captain.
This is the great thing. Everyone now is just breaking it down,
Yeah.
and they're like, no, here's what happened. Here's where the problem. Everyone's a fucking.
They
couch
didn't bring
chair.
the heat.
Yeah.
They didn't bring the heat. They left it on the ice at home in
Yes.
the ice box.
Yes.
And now we have to suffer the consequences. And they're
Mm-hmm.
overpaid, and I'm underpaid, and this dog is driving me bananas. I don't know if she's being picked up on the mics or not, but
There's like this wailing going on under the table. She's staring at a box like it's got a rat in it or something, and she's just trying to chew the shit out of
To
it.
be very clear, we do not have rats in the studio.
it was,
You be surprised what lives in the walls.
yeah. you'd be
I didn't
surprised.
think I had mice when I lived on the 20th floor. Lo and behold, I had mice on the 20th floor. So, you know what? Anything can happen.
How do they get up there?
You know what, Hugo? I ask myself that every night when I see them in my cereal bowl, splashing around in my morning mini wheats. Frosted flavored.
Apparently, Chimumu's ridden a mechanical bull.
I read that as a mechanical pony.
Oh.
And it goes around and around.
Oh,
I mean,
that's fun.
I'd be surprised. Maybe Jono. I mean, you know, they have mechanical bulls in Iowa. I like to believe.
He lives in Ohio, but sure.
You know what? These four-letter states, they gotta go.
How many of them are there, Drasko?
There's Ohio. There's Iowa.
Mm-hmm.
Texas. LA.
Utah.
Yeah, Utah. Thank you. I know they have a lot of cities as well with 4 letters.
A lot, eh? Why don't you name a couple?
Bend. I know there's a city called Bend in Washington State. And that's the Washington on the West Coast, baby. I know my Western geography for my Western states.
La-ti-da.
Aren't too many. Bend it like Beckham, yes. Way.
Well, how was your week, Drasko? What's going on? What's happening?
Not much. I bought a new gaming laptop.
I am so excited to hear about that. Tell me all about it.
I mean, I bought it so that me and Grace could play video games together.
That's cute.
Yeah. I got her hooked on the
Phonics?
Baldur's Gate 3.
Bridgerton's Gate.
Yes. Oh, thank you, Hugo, for my glass of vodka.
See,
You're very welcome.
I would play Bridgerton's Gate 100%.
I don't know what that is, but I'm all for it.
You have heard of Bridgerton. Otherwise, you're living
Okay.
on another planet.
Can we leave the Bridgerton Gate alone now? We're going to talk computers for a second now.
I want to know more about Bridgerton's Gate, because this is literally a game that she just made up 5 seconds ago.
Bridgerton's Gate?
Yes.
It's a great game.
Hugo,
It's a period game.
have you heard of the video game called Gaslighting? Because you're really...
Is that a simulator?
Oh,
Yeah.
he's so good at that.
I know he is. He's a fucking pro right now.
I want to play the simulator, gaslighting simulator.
Gaslighting sim.
Bridgerton
That
is
would
a...
sell.
is a weird period sex thing on TV.
And now they turn it into a game.
You know what?
And it's just like the TV show.
I don't know who to believe. Y'all are
The
against
idea
me.
is like in the TV show, you have to find a partner that you can mate with, reproduce with, steal their money,
Oh.
then retire happily.
Well, why do you need to steal their money? Can't you build a long and
'Cause
fruitful partnership?
Every one of the characters you choose is greedy and looking out for their own best.
So is this like Clue, the video game, where everyone is a fucking
Clue
murder?
in a period?
It was in a house set in like the early 1900s where they have butlers and candlesticks.
Pretty close. This is more like early to mid 1800s, I think.
Okay.
So the era is a little off, but yeah, it's basically like that.
All right.
Anyway, did you hear? Jono also built a super gaming computer.
Well, I'm interested to see what he has under his rig.
Oh, he's got it all. He put it all together. He got a brand new video card, a brand new everything.
Well, I didn't build it all together.
But you got a brand new gaming laptop?
I got a brand new video
us so we
game
can
computing machine.
Pull it up.
It is called the.
Don't tell me you got an alien.
I got an Alienware.
You didn't get a Dell? I mean, they are.
It's made by Dell.
Okay, so can I say it?
What do you?
Dude, you're getting a Alienware. A Alienware.
Yes, I got a
It's
Alienware.
the fucking ads, man. The commercials. They
was-
got to you. They got to me.
It was cheap.
No, that's the last thing Alienware machines are.
That's true, but it was open box and therefore $800 cheaper than normal.
That's pretty good. That's pretty
Should I
good.
look it up? What's the name?
Area
Alienware.
51.
No, it's like A16. I know it's got a 4070 in there.
Is it
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's got a 4070
It's
in
got a
that.
4070 with 1 terabyte solid state drive.
All right.
Damn,
I
how
don't
did
know
they
if I'm
fit
gonna
a
be able to-
4070 in a
I don't know, but it M16. Thank you very much.
M16.
That sounds like a fighter jet.
It sounds like a firecracker.
Got the M16. It's ready to launch. Which one is it?
That's the one.
Did it come loaded with that background?
Yeah, except the background is all white, which I'm not too keen on. I like the dark coloring, but
Can't you
can change
change
it.
that?
yeah, you can change it, but
Alienware doesn't let you change the
it doesn't let you change a goddamn thing.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's it. That's mine
Look
right
at
there.
that, paired with a beautiful Xbox controller.
I literally took that photo of my gaming desktop and of my gaming area, and that's it right there.
I heard if you play with it on over your ball sack, it's basically as good as getting a vasectomy.
It gets incredibly hot, that thing.
So it's a cheap. So look at that.
It actually has like an internal temperature reading, and when I'm playing something on like medium to high settings, it runs up to 80 Celsius.
Oh my God, you could boil eggs.
Yeah.
I think they die at like 30. What do they die at? Like anything just above your body temp, like your body temperature.
What, sperm?
The spermies.
Oh yeah, no, it's insane how fucking fragile the human body is, but it's more insane how hot that damn thing gets.
For real.
You can
But
feel it through the fucking keys.
It's got a 4070 in it, man.
Yeah, I know. It's
That's
got
crazy.
a 4070. It recommends that I play on the ultra graphics for everything.
Wow.
Although if you do put it on ultra, it jumps up to like 95 degrees.
Damn.
So yeah, so
You
it's
gotta
like,
get like a dedicated fan going at it.
that's the thing. We're trying to look for like cooling things. Like they have like cooling platforms that you can like put the laptop on top of, and it's got like 4 fans underneath that just like blow fucking air
Yeah,
into the
yeah.
back of it.
Yeah, you-
I don't know how well those things work. I would just imagine getting like some kind of system of fucking cables and running like water from your faucet to just like cool the bottom of the fucking computer.
Just get a box of dry ice. Mm-hmm. Put it underneath the computer.
Or get like a bunch of those like freezer packs, you know? You put like 5 or 6 underneath to keep it cool, and then when they melt, you put them in the freezer, and then you get the other 5 or 6 from the freezer, and you just rotate.
keep swapping.
You just keep swapping them up. You just keep rotating them.
Just gotta make sure you're doing it like while you're playing Bridgerton's Gate,
Bridgerton's Gate, yes. The game
where
set-
you try to get through the gates.
Yes.
It's like a metaphor.
Is that the main goal,
Objective, yeah.
quest?
You're just
Your
trying to
number
get
one
into
quest?
those gates.
Once
Get into the big house.
yes.
Through the legs.
Yes.
Through the treasury box. through the dowry.
Yep.
Is it dowry?
Dowry.
Dowry.
Dowry. It's what the bride's parents are supposed to give you for marrying their daughter.
For taking her off their hands.
Yes, exactly.
There was a reason for this. That
Yeah.
the dowry started.
Yeah, because
Literally, because women were perceived as burdens. And
Yes.
so you would pay people to wed them.
because women weren't allowed to work, they weren't allowed to vote, they just stay at home eating food. So mom and dad
and making babies. Let's be real.
and the babies would then eat food as well.
I think it
so.
was like- I
They
don't
better
know.
come with a fucking paycheck.
I may be
was
totally
it.
ignorant, but I think I thought I read something that it was to do with like some way of it was like a tax-free savings account of the day.
What?
If they put it into $20 a week or a month, then there's no taxes on that.
It doesn't accrue interest.
Sure, it does. $20 in the 1800s. Imagine $20 now. Worthless.
Give us the real explanation here,
Property.
Emily.
Elizabeth's dowry was $45,000 in diamonds.
Fucking rich, yo.
Also, is that $45,000 today's money or their money?
45,000 back then. It must be Queen Elizabeth's dowry, if you know
diamonds.
what I mean.
All right. So
All right, let's read all of this.
Is that what a dowry is? That image that just popped up.
I don't know.
That horrible
I'm trying to.
beast.
Look, the Philippines live in the future, man. It's the other way around. The men give it to the women's family because the men are like,
Yeah, men give the dowry to the women's
I
family.
don't know
You're
what the
ugly.
fuck
Give
I
us
clicked
money.
On that.
That generated that horrible image.
looks like a chemistry thingy. Anyway,
That's a dowry.
I'm happy you're here, Drasko.
Thanks,
Very
man.
Nice to see you.
I'm happy I got a new gaming laptop, and I just want to
bet.
inform all our viewers to check out my new Twitch gaming channel.
Oh, sick.
Drasko Plays. The S is a Z, so Drasko Plays. It will be on every week, Thursdays at 8. So please tune in. And it'll
Yeah.
be a lot more fun.
It'll be reruns of all the games that he plays.
It'll be all the greatest games from 20 years ago. Nothing new, because I can't afford $90 games.
Not
I just
anymore.
spent all my money on the computer. Now I got nothing to play.
Okay,
the
wait.
fucking
I want to know
games.
the whole situation. This might take a while, but I want to know how long
did it
ago
happen?
did you start thinking about it? What
Okay.
were the main reasons to? What did you weigh it out against? What were like the reasons not to that you were thinking about? How did you overcome those reasons?
All right. I got a pretty succinct answer to all of that.
Great. Better
Okay.
not be one word answer.
No, it's not. All right. So a couple of months ago, I was having breakfast with Grace, and then she just showed me a picture of like a laptop that was on sale. I can't remember what the specs were, but she was like, "It's a really good price. It's like $1,000 off what it normally is. It's open box, but it's really good." And I was like looking at it, and I'm like, "Good price? Yeah, I don't know. Let me think about it." A few hours later, I was like, "You know what? I'm interested." And she's like, "Okay, it's gone. Somebody
Oh,
fucking bought it. So go fuck
no.
yourself." And then I was like, well, okay. Easy.
Doesn't that hurt? Like I've been in that situation too, where
Yeah.
you just hum and ha, and then it's gone.
It's
You're like,
fucking
and
gone.
you can't stop looking for it to come back for
Yep.
or a similar deal.
And
or
that's what
something.
happened. For the rest of that week, I was like searching, checking up again and again. Like maybe it'll come back, Hugo. Maybe it'll come back.
Maybe they'll return it.
Maybe they'll return it. Maybe they don't like it. Maybe they can't afford it, you know? But nope, never came back. And then I was like, okay, whatever.
Do you
And
know
then
what laptop that was?
it was probably an Alienware as well, or another like 40 something. It was probably like one of the 40s when they kind of started like, you know, still being
do you know
popular.
if what you ended up with is better than what you were looking at?
I'm assuming it's the same, if not better.
Yeah.
Shut up. That's what's in my head. All right. It makes me sleep well at night. Damn it.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was that, and I was like, okay, fuck it, it's gone. And then a couple of months go by, and I'm playing Baldur's Gate, and I just started watching like videos of it on YouTube. It just came onto like the algorithm, and I just started watching. I was like, oh, this game looks kind of fun, and it's like, oh, this looks interesting. And then it's like you kind of feed into the videos more and more, and then you're like, okay, I want to fucking play it. Is that Jono's?
This is
game?
Jono's.
Oh man, that thing can fuck. It looks like it's a 3D printer, man.
This thing can fuck.
For real.
It's a crazy machine.
Congratulations, Jono.
Yes.
Yeah, congrats, Jono.
Congrats.
We're really happy
man.
for you.
I know the excitement of getting a new computer is, in our age, about one of the most exciting things that you can do. So congrats on both of you.
Thanks,
It's
man.
been a big week. It's always fun. You know, you're like, oh, I can finally play this or
Yep.
do that.
Yep.
And look at how much faster it goes doing this.
I can play so many, and this is now my dedicated, just fucking gaming laptop. No fucking banking, no YouTube, no nothing. All that shit's on here. Gaming is on there. I'm keeping it pure. Just video games, nothing else.
Or what I want to know now is how, because I know.
How did I get it? Why did I get it?
Well, we're not done with all that.
Okay.
But before we get back to that, what's going to be your setup? Because now you both have an Alienware. You and Grace both have an Alienware. Like, how are you guys going to
Pay the electric bill because those things juice up so much goddamn power?
Yeah,
dude.
No, how are you going to play together?
Oh, so she plays on the desk. I play on the kitchen table. That's it.
So you don't roast your nuts off.
I can't play with that thing on my fucking lap. No fucking chance. No chance.
Nah, I wouldn't either.
Also, I don't like playing with like the thing on your lap because you're just like, yeah. I need it like on the. I need it on a table, and I need to like have my fucking mouse on a hard surface.
What about like outputting to the big TV and then using a controller pad?
I could do that, but the game we're playing, it's a lot better with mouse and keyboard. It's like one of those games where like very small things on the screen, and you need to mouse over it to like get the specific
For
one.
sure. What about like, you wouldn't want to do like a keyboard, like a wireless one like this on the coffee table, would you?
I don't want to like lean up that close. And just do that.
That's the
I
problem.
like
Coffee tables are low.
Yeah, and just sitting in that position for like long, it's bad on the back.
Yeah.
At least on the kitchen table, it's a hard chair. I mean, it's like padded, but you know, you're sitting upright, and it's like a good angle. It's like right here where you want it to be, and it's like at good eye level. So
You gotta be comfortable.
you got to be comfortable when you're putting in fucking like 2 hours of gaming
into Bridgerton's Gate.
into Bridgerton's Gate. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's how the setup's going. But the imperative or the impetus to getting it was I was playing the game Bridgerton's Gate, and then Grace was watching me, and then she's just like, I started telling her about how great it could be to play co-op, and then she's like, okay, so how the fuck are we gonna play co-op that you don't have a fucking PS5 or a gaming laptop? I'm like, one day I'll get one, and then we can play. Literally, I think like 2 nights later, we're getting ready for bed, and she's just like, there's a laptop on sale. It's pretty good. And I'm like, show me. And she shows me, and I'm like, okay. Price is like not what I was hoping for, like, $500. Not like.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You can't buy any laptop.
$500 off.
Like not
no.
even-
It was like $800 off. But I was hoping for $500.
For the laptop to
Yes.
cost $500.
Yes.
How much did this thing cost?
This is in 2004.
You just wanted it to be cheaper than the PS5?
Yes.
doesn't
You
work.
can't blame me for dreaming, Hugo.
I guess. It
All
doesn't
right?
work that way.
No, it doesn't, but that's what I wanted. Anyway, she showed me the fucking laptop. Oh, I'm sorry. Is this thing just too far away from me? Oh, okay. I'll move it back the other way. Thanks, Hugo.
There you go.
Anyway, she showed me the laptop. I looked at it. I'm like, okay, it's a bit steep, but you know what? I want it. And so I bought it right then and there. I wasn't repeating that fucking mistake again. Because I remember that night or that day, and I was like, you know what? I'm not fucking doing it. I just whipped out the credit card, and I was like, give it to me. And then I ordered it. It fucking delivered the next fucking day, bro.
What?
The next day.
What website would you order from?
Best Buy.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you had it delivered?
Yeah.
You trusted them to deliver that
I
thing?
didn't, but they didn't do an in-store pickup.
Okay.
It was delivery only. But it arrived the next fucking day.
Damn, that's good.
Yeah, and then just last weekend, me and Grace spent it gaming.
Fuck.
And that was it.
Well, good job.
Thanks, man. But that was the impetus.
those are the
Fool
big-
me once, shame on you.
Big
Fool me
exciting
twice.
thing of the weekend. What a good weekend that would have been then.
Yeah, it was a good weekend. And it looked brand fucking new. And it was like nice.
But it was open box.
It was open box, but it didn't look like it was used at all. Like it still
Yeah.
had the fucking like.
Oh, nice.
Like tape on it.
Chances
and
are
everything.
somebody bought it and then they were like, I can't afford this.
Oh my god, it smelled amazing. It had that new computer smell. It was great.
The nice thing about buying a laptop like that already all pre-built, well, aside from the fact that you don't have to build anything, is that it comes preloaded with Windows, so you're good to go.
That's the thing. Like, I was also like a long time ago, after the first incident of the laptop getting snatched away from me, I started looking into the build your own fucking computer thing.
Yeah.
There was so much shit. I just couldn't wrap my head around it. And I was like, no.
When you do wrap your head around it,
yes. It becomes clearer. It becomes
clear.
more like
it's not
understandable.
that complicated.
Yes.
But
yes.
I know that like if you're new to it, if you're not aware of all the parts and the compatibility of all of them, it's a big puzzle piece to put together.
And it was. And I think at my age and just at my point, I'm like, I don't give a shit. I just want it to fucking play out the fucking box.
Yeah.
That's it. I do not have it in me to just go in and like tweak and change all these like little things. I just want something that'll play consistently well for like a good number of years.
And it will. Yeah. And like it's portable. You can take it anywhere. If you travel, if you go to a cottage.
If I'm traveling or going to a cottage, I think I might reconsider bringing the gaming laptop with me.
Yeah. I'm not saying you will, but you could.
If it is something where I'm going to be like, we're going away here for like, a couple of days and it might be kind of boring at some points.
Then
I can bring the laptop. I can play my games.
You can't bring a desktop.
You can bring a Switch.
You can bring a Switch.
I can bring my Switch and my fucking laptop now, baby.
You probably wouldn't, though.
You know what, Hugo? Don't tell me what I can't fucking do.
Now you can get a Switch 2.
You know what?
That's your next big purchase.
That's next on the list.
So
after the PlayStation 5, which costs more now than when it did on release.
It is like an expensive model kit. I think building. I'm assuming Chimim is referring to.
Building your own fucking computer thing. Yeah, it is. It is an expensive model kit.
But
you can appreciate it a little bit more because there's something you can do in it. I mean, you can look at the model kit. Maybe you can play with it a little. Take that, Goku. And shoots a little thing.
But you can do things with it.
You can.
And when you build it yourself, there is also that little bit of pride and like you see all the parts put together, and you've been able to customize it all along the way too, right?
Yes.
So. And normally you save some money as well by building it yourself because you can source parts at discount.
If you know where to buy these things, if you like know that there's shops nearby, maybe they're going to be cheaper. Maybe some parts go on sale more frequently. Maybe somebody is selling a part.
Yeah,
you know?
Or you can source one used online if you want to go that route.
Exactly.
So that's, but yeah. I'm not knocking like just buying it pre-built.
Yeah, you better not be,
because
Hugo.
like you save so much time. There's no headaches. Nothing's gonna go wrong. You have warranty for X amount of time. It's all good. And now you still can play the games.
Yeah. See, I had all my fans running 100% of the time because I plugged them into the wrong headers. I don't even know what the fuck that sentence means, man.
Yep.
I didn't know. Like do you plug a fan in? Is there a specific slot that it goes? Because this was something that I was like looking into like years and years ago when my brother was building his own computer. He bought like a really beast of a fucking fan to like cool it. Turns out that fan didn't properly fit into his fucking rig on his motherboard or whatever the fuck. And then he had to like go out and get somebody to solder the fucking thing into fucking place. Like, Jesus Christ.
That's crazy.
And then finally, when he took the computer apart, like a few years later, he had just this big fucking like massive paperweight of a fucking fan that just was like obsolete, and now it's just like bunk. And this huge fucking chunk, and it was like, I remember all the fucking bullshit you had to go through. It was like a 2-day ordeal to get that thing installed and up and running.
There it is. Look, those are the different headers for fans.
System fan 1, CPU fan. Okay, look, I can't do that. All right. Like fucking
all got to go into the right header.
No, man, it's not
it's
even
fun.
that. Like I was just fucking like tweaking with like some of the overclock settings because like the Alienware, it has this thing called the command center where you can run like overclock and then fans as well. So like on specific games, like you can set it to like, oh, I need you to draw more power from the GPU or like add more fans and whatever. I like flicked something off and then the overclocking stopped and then I couldn't get the GPU to like process the same amount of graphics, so the game ran like shit. And then it took me like fucking 45 minutes to find a workaround just for that. You think I'm gonna fucking wrap my head around this fucking fan bullshit? No fucking way. I'll fucking go crazy, man.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, it's a learning thing.
Getting all the BIOS settings. Don't mention that fucking 4-letter word to me, man. BIOS? Like, what am I, a fucking machine? I don't know what this is what I want. I just want it to fucking plug and play. This is why I like consoles, Hugo. This is why I fucking hate fucking gaming PCs and shit. It's so fucking so much shit to keep in track. I just want to play the fucking game. Let me play.
That's the thing. Like for me, like building it is probably I have as
That's
much fun.
the game.
I have as much fun building a computer, sourcing the parts, checking out all the specs, comparing them against others, doing like cost analysis, trying to see if like it's worth the extra 10%, if those $300 are worth the extra 10% performance in the GPU or the CPU or whatever it is,
Jesus.
and then putting it together and actually building it. That's all part of the fun for me. It's like it just becomes.
You have a sick, twisted sense of fun, man.
It's fun, man. And then once you build it, you watch your PC degrade slowly over time. You watch new parts come out. You get excited about those parts, and then eventually enough years pass that you start to look at building a new one.
Yeah, I know it. Like at some point, I am gonna have to get a new, gaming computer if I want to keep gaming on it. At like,
but you're looking at like 5, 6, 7
exactly.
years down the
It's
line.
gonna be down the fucking line.
Yeah.
So, but it's gonna happen again at some fucking point.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's like.
I think I went. That one I built just like at the end of 2019, and then I mean it just sort of happened. I actually didn't wait that long. In 2021. There was like sales on newer video cards and processors, and I just like kind of was like, all right,
right time, right place.
I'm gonna upgrade. Originally I was gonna upgrade the CPU and GPU on that computer, and then, the GPU needed a new power supply, and so I was like, okay, I got to get a power supply, and then this case came out. It's called the North XL by Fractal. And it's a really nice case. It's got the wooden slots on the front, which I thought looked really cool. And so I was like, okay, now if I buy this case because I love it, I'm literally just like some extra RAM and a cooler away from buying a whole new computer.
That does look nice.
And so that's what I did. I was just like, well, I want this case. I'm going to buy this case. I'm going to buy those 2 extra parts or in the motherboard. So I bought those 3 extra parts, and suddenly I had a whole new computer.
Before you know it.
It was only to upgrade 2 parts. And then I was like, screw it, man. I want this case so bad. And at the time, like it's easy to find out, but at the time, everybody was going crazy about it because it was new, and you couldn't find it anywhere. And it was a similar thing. Where I just saw it in store, and I was like, I'm taking it. And then it just so happened.
Yep.
But so interestingly, like one thing I did, so the GPU and CPU I bought in like the summer of 21. This didn't come until the end of 21. So those 2 new parts just sat in a box for like 6 months, just depreciating. Just like, what a sad thing. It's like I have this brand new awesome video card and processor, and they're just literally in the box. It's the saddest thing.
No.
But it happens, that's the downside, right? With this hobby is that you sometimes the fun is buying it, and sometimes you don't want to go and do the build because you've got these decisions to make, like, do I just do this? Do I upgrade it? Do I just buy a new one? Blah, blah, blah. And then they just sit there. Whereas when you buy it pre-built, whether it's a laptop or desktop, it's just done. You take it home, you pull it out of the box, you turn it on, and it's good to go.
Yep.
So
that was it.
If it's not a hobby to you, and you don't care to make it a hobby, I would always recommend somebody just buying a pre-built, because the amount of money you'll save is not worth the headache.
No,
and it will be a headache just in terms of like getting your head around everything you need to, and the things that'll probably go wrong, especially because you haven't done it before.
Yeah.
It's so not worth it unless you actually think you'll love the tinkering of electronics.
No. There's like few things I enjoy the tinkering of.
Yeah.
Maybe.
What do you enjoy the tinkering of?
I enjoy the clinking of ice in a nice glass of brandy.
Ooh.
that's a lie.
Nice glass of brandy.
No, I enjoy the clinking of the ice in a nice Singapore sling.
That's not tinkering, Drasko.
What's a Singapore sling?
I don't know. I had one 2 weeks ago, and I can't remember if I liked it or not.
Was one of the ones you had at Alpine?
No, I had it at I think I had it at. Oh, it was in
Drasko.
Insomnia.
This is a slutty little drink.
I know it is. It didn't come in a daiquiri glass though. It came in a highball.
I
like
it.
a man.
Yeah.
There is something nice about
But yeah, it would look like the one that you had previously with the
it's
red
got a
on the bottom and the white on the top.
This guy?
Yeah, it looked like that because it had like the. I wanted something with cherries in it specifically, and this thing had like the maraschino cherries.
This is basically
Always go for those. Do you have those at home?
No,
Should stock them up on those.
no.
There is something about nice fancy cocktail.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, this one's cute.
I do like just like a nice flavor of fruit in my drink.
Makes me want
I like pineapple. I like cherries. I wanted something with like black cherries, and that's what happened. I wanted something with black cherries, and I asked the bartender, and he's like, "I can do a Singapore slang," and I'm like, "Do it."
Oh, was that hole in the wall?
No, that was in
Insomnia.
That was in Insomnia, but then I also had it in Hole in the Wall because I had it at Insomnia and I wanted it again. Yes.
I remember there was one time at Hole in the Wall, and you're like, I want this. And it's like, I can't do that, but I can do
Yeah,
this.
I know. That's what I hated. I'm like, you can't do this? He's like, no, I can't. And I'm like, can you do something with pineapple? Don't have pineapple juice. I'm like, motherfucker, what good are you? You're pissing me off.
He ended up making something you liked.
I
didn't
can't
he?
remember what it was, but
I can't do
I just want I want a bartender that fucking like can mix anything that I want. That's what I want.
You gotta not go to little dive bars then.
I mean,
Nah. Well, that's true. They generally don't keep a very full. They usually just have the ingredients to make the drinks on the menu.
Yeah.
Not much else.
it's a bad ball.
Other than the basics. Nothing like a good
Whiskey Coke.
old fashioned.
Eh.
But when it's bad,
eh.
it sucks.
Sometimes they like turn up the bitters a little bit too much. and
Or it's like just
too much booze.
too much booze. Yeah,
Yeah,
it just
there's
tastes like straight up whiskey in like
in like a glass.
ice, yeah.
It's just not fun.
it's got to be right.
It's got to be a nice balance of like flavor and alcohol.
And sweet enough, but
Yeah.
not too sweet.
It's got to be sweet and like a little bit like sour and bitter. It's got like a nice balance to everything.
Yeah. Have you ever had those old fashions that have like sparkling soda water?
No, I didn't know that was a thing.
I think it's a thing. I've had some. I don't. You end up with a lot more volume,
That's fine. There's nothing wrong with like more liquid in a drink.
but it's more diluted.
I don't mind. So long as it tastes good and there's a good balance to it, it's fine.
Man, this makes me want to have a
Get
cocktail.
drunk.
Not get drunk, but I definitely want a cocktail now.
A cocktail? What about a hot toddy? You like a hot toddy, Hugo? A hot toddy soothe your nerves.
That was very breathy.
Thank you. I try my best.
You have no color on you today.
I know. I think it's
Don't
because
be
you were
racist.
shooting in log, and
Yeah.
I just look like I'm haunting the podcast.
It is definitely that.
Okay.
I'm so desaturated.
Okay, I need to break this down. Why is it called a fucking Moscow Mule? All right, I know the Moscow part because
There's
it's
vodka.
Because there's vodka in it. Where does the mule part come in?
Because it kicks you in the teeth.
That doesn't make any sense.
It's also it's a nice sounding name. It rolls off the
Moscow
tongue.
Mule.
Moscow
Alliteration.
Mule, and that is good actually. I do like a good Moscow Mule.
What's in it, Hugo? Tell me right now.
It's got Coke.
Coke. Coke and vodka?
No.
Nope.
What's the one?
No.
Oh, I'm thinking of
And it's always comes in this fucking copper glass.
Here we go. We've got vodka, we've got lime juice, and we've got ginger beer.
Ginger
oh,
beer.
ginger beer. That's right.
No,
Wait,
ginger ale, ginger beer.
We actually
there's
could
another
make
one.
this.
Wait, what's the one with? Oh, with rum and ginger beer. What is that one? Oh, dark and stormy.
Dark and
right?
stormy.
Rum and ginger beer?
That's good too.
Okay. I'll try that one as well. But I like this one. I like how they always serve in like a
what
little
I'm
copper tin.
They do for oh no, they don't always for dark and stormy. I have had dark and stormies where they do serve it like that. So dark and stormy, that's not a recipe. This one's a recipe. Ginger beer, rum, and lime. Yeah, literally the only difference is the alcohol.
Nice.
I could go for a dark and stormy right now.
I can go for a Moscow Mule. I want the mint.
Well,
that's
maybe
right.
during the break.
Yeah, maybe during the break I'll have a few.
Just come back plastic.
Not come back at all.
It might be Ryan Gosling's
Dark rum.
Black Seal rum. When I
Black
look that
Seal
up,
rum.
Gosling's. Oh, it's right there. There's an image below it.
Gosling.
Is that
yeah, there
supposed
is.
to be really
Gosling's
good,
Black
dark,
Seal.
and
I have heard of it. That's like
Is that Ryan Gosling?
no, it's not.
Oh, is it?
Oh my
It's like
God.
specifically made for dark and stormies.
Oh. So it has a nice flavor profile that fits with the ginger beer.
Fits with the ginger. You got to have a good spicy ginger beer.
Oh, yeah, it's this one.
Oh, it's literally a black seal.
Black rum.
I thought you meant that it had like a black, like,
Yeah,
you
there's gold
Yeah,
seal
black
too.
seal of approval.
yeah, like a black seal of approval on it. Like,
Yeah, no.
come on.
You know, I'm sold. Does LCBO sell it? I'm
Yeah,
gonna go buy
yeah,
it.
I've seen it there.
You seen it?
All right, looks like we know what we're
We
doing
can
after
go
the show.
support the Liquor Control Board of Ontario.
Fucking
they need your
scam
help.
bastards.
Are
What do
they
they
still
need?
not selling American liquor? Or is that
No, they're
No.
not. Like we were. Sorry, Drasko, I cut you off.
No, go ahead.
We were at a liquor store in the weekend, and one of our friends was looking for Kahlua, and she asked the clerk, and they were like, "Oh no, that's imported from the U.S. We don't carry that anymore."
And then they spat in her fucking face.
Correct.
What's a Canadian Kahlua?
We had to get like an Irish cream. Like we don't actually have.
'Cause it's
At
like a
least like
coffee
in this, it was
liqueur.
a small LCBO. Maybe a bigger one would have like more alternatives for Kahlua, but this one just had like a cream, like a whiskey cream.
They are now selling Chinese liquor only in the U.S. That's funny.
What's a good Chinese liquor?
Gasoline.
Riceline.
I mean, I'm sure you can ferment rice at some point.
Oh, yeah, there's totally
They
rice
have,
wine.
They have rice wine.
Rice
Yeah,
wine.
exactly.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like a good rice wine.
Here's an assortment:
Look at that. I drink all of it.
vodka, whiskey.
I want the most communist one possible. What's that
Boom!
one
Right there, comrades.
Probably this
Comrades.
one.
No, it's the other.
That one.
Below that. No, below that one. Williangi.
This one?
There you go.
Look at the
Oh
flag.
yeah, this one. Looks...
Drink up,
That
comrade.
seriously screams no frills, straight up patriotism, communism, and liquor.
Yep.
What
mean-
more do you
Oh yeah,
need?
Baiju.
Down on the Bayou. That's how they sell that there.
They just have that CCR song play.
And they didn't license it.
No, of course not. Oh dear.
That's fun.
Where was this going? Oh yeah, go to the LCBO. Why are we going to the LCBO?
To
Kiko?
support them. It's
Why?
because
Why?
you got to support Ontario.
I know, but LCBO is
It's the,
bad.
what are you gonna do? Make your own whiskey?
No,
I guess you could just not drink. Now that now that you bought this huge laptop, right? There's a few more questions I have about that.
Okay, back to this.
Back to the laptop.
Back to the left.
And then we'll go back to the. This is a
Alcohol.
non-chronological podcast. In fact, you know what? Thank you for joining us today. I'm happy that everyone's here. This is the 13th episode. Emily, so happy you're here. This is a new format. We're testing out this non-chronological.
Well, it's like a Tarantino movie. We go all over the place.
Yeah, we go all over the place. Anyways, guys, it was great seeing you today. Really enjoyed this episode. We talked about a lot. We're just gonna do the end now. We'll go back.
We'll do
go
the
back to the
ending now.
laptop.
Yeah.
And then we'll splice it in there.
Yes.
And yeah, you know, you can catch us here on the same time on the podcast of the same show. Love you guys. Okay, now let's go back to the laptop. questions.
Okay. No.
So how much was it? You got $500 off. It wasn't $500.
$800 off.
$800 off. I don't know how the fuck you thought you were gonna get a laptop for $500. In what world can you get any decent laptop? You can get like a Chromebook for $500.
I believe I have a receipt for it. Just to prove to you.
Then the other thing I want to know is like how you justified, because as an adult, as a very adult man, you know, when we make purchases like this, they have to be countered against justifications,
Yeah, of course.
financial plans,
Of course.
and I want to know.
Um.
Well, answer the fucking question
Okay.
first.
I think after taxes, it was around 2,000
That's pretty good for a gaming laptop.
for,
I mean,
for
like,
a 4070.
yeah, usually they're like $3,500 for gaming laptops.
Well,
to $4,000 even.
yeah. So it was after taxes. It was around 2. I think maybe just over like closer to 2,100, something like that. But the way I counterbalanced it,
How'd you balance the books?
He's selling his sperm.
No, I just bought it. That was it.
You just didn't think about it?
No.
That's wild. I
That's
wish I
it.
could do that.
I just bought it.
You're just like, screw
I just
it.
I wanted it. That's it.
I'm just fucking doing it.
I wanted it.
I
and
get it. I totally understand.
I wanted it, and I bought it, and I was like, "That's it. Decision's made.
Honestly,
Dice has been cast."
I wish I could do that.
Mm-hmm.
I like come up with whole football plans on
I
how, like big strategies on how I'll overcome this. I'll divide a cost by years. I'll weigh out the pros and cons. I'll be like, okay, here's what I'm not gonna get for the next while until I pay this off. I'm not gonna drink.
Yeah.
I mean, it all goes out the window anyway.
Well,
but-
no, like, I have been thinking about it for a while. Like I said, it's been like an on-off thing about like, do I buy it? Do I not buy it? And it's been like a couple of days where I'm like, I want to buy it. And then a couple of days of like, you know what? I didn't need it anyway. But then it was just like, Grace showed up and she was like, this one's on sale. And I was like, is it good? She's like, it's really good. I'm like, I'll take it. That's it. I'm not fucking...
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
That's fucking dropping stacks on it, and that was it.
I mean, especially when like on things that are cheaper, maybe not things that are that expensive. When you spend like hours of your life thinking about it, is it really worth the savings? Like if you spend 4 hours total looking through shit, looking to find the best deal, well, that's worth something. That's time that's worth some amount
Doing
of money.
something else.
Yeah, like doing something else, and like you potentially spend hundreds of dollars just ruminating over like when to execute this idea that you have, whether it is to buy something
I mean,
or not.
I've done it before. There used to be times when I used to do that, and in some cases, you are right. It comes down to it where like, you know what? I didn't need it, or it's just like, I do have game plans as well where I break down costs of like something really extravagant or something that I don't really need, but I kind of want it. And I make like, deals with myself where I'm like, you know what? I'll buy this now at like the full cost, but then the next couple of things, I'm not going to buy anything for like, 6-7 months. And then that'll like offset the price and like whatever,
Yeah.
For this one, I just didn't want to do that. I knew that it was on sale. I think the fact that it was like 11:30 at night also had a big impact on my decision. Where I was like, if I go to sleep and think about it, it's not going to be there in the morning.
No, it wouldn't have been. Was this on a Friday? Like
no, it was on a Thursday.
Oh, so it's right after they're doing the podcast?
I believe so. Yeah, I think it was just last week.
Yeah.
And I just bought it, and that was that.
Look at that. Even tired and drugged out.
Yeah.
You're still able to go home and
still
making
able to go home
an
and
executive decision.
just
Fuck it.
Just cut to the heart of the matter.
But effectively, yeah, you had been thinking about it for a while.
I did. I just didn't know what I wanted to buy, or I didn't have an idea of like, was it going to be something in the 30 series or the 40 series? Is it going to be Alien? I was looking at like MSI. I was looking at ROG. Like all these like laptops that they go up on sale. And I was even looking on fucking Kijiji for other ones. And then it was just like looking through all these and I was like, oh, fuck. And after like maybe spending 20 minutes looking at them, I'm like, I don't want to look at these anymore. I'm just like fucking just put it down. And then I just like, don't bother with it. And I was done thinking about it. And then just Grace was just like, this one's on sale. I was like, fuck it, I'll take it. Is it good? It is. I'll take it. I think I just needed somebody else's opinion to tell me that it's good, it's on sale, it's worth it, fucking take it. That's it.
Sometimes you do just need somebody.
You just need somebody, one person to fucking give you that little like push and you're over the fucking edge. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will have that other drink. Thank you.
Yeah. That's why supersize works so well, right? It's like back in the day when they had it.
It's just 25 cents, Hugo.
Like to supersize it.
You get like almost double for a quarter. You're already paying $1.75 for the fucking medium fries.
Except it's not actually a doubling it, but
look,
it looks like it.
It's big enough, all right? You get way more salt than what you're supposed to have in a day.
Well, that's
all right?
for damn sure.
For like a quarter, all right?
A damn quarter.
And that's the thing. That's how these fucking food places get you. Also, we're all over the place. But yeah, that's how they do it, They have an initial high fucking walk-in cost, and then to upgrade is just a little bit less. It's just cheaper.
Oh,
so
man.
why wouldn't you want to pay a little more for a lot more?
It's true. Just the other day, Emily and I were at this Lebanese place, and they had the smallest.
Lebanon Express.
No, it wasn't that one actually. It was in Barrie. I forgot what it was called.
Osmos.
No,
Osmos?
no, not Osmos. The other one.
Alpha
Oh.
Shawarma.
It was some random one.
Osmos sucks, by the way.
Yeah, it was like Shawarma House or something.
The Shawarma Palace.
Probably find a photo of it. But anyway, that's not the point.
Uh-huh.
The point is
that
they had like the smallest difference between a medium and a large. It wasn't even a full dollar.
Uh-huh.
It was like 90 cents. And I saw the
And how
container.
much-
The medium one was like the typical rectangle.
Yeah.
And the large was the full square one.
Yeah.
It was like, that's like at least 40% more for $1.
How much was the initial like cost for the medium?
They were good prices. It was like
$12.99.
12.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
And it was like $1 more for like
became
the
like
larger size.
$13.94 or something like that.
Like, why wouldn't you get it?
Exactly. But then I did end up regretting it because like
Too much.
it would end up being too much food and it was just thrown away.
Thrown away.
I think what they actually give you more was all salad. It was all shit you didn't really care about anyway. You just got a much bigger
And it's not good
salad.
the next day. So like we kept the leftovers, and the next day it was they put so much salt
sauce
on
in
it.
it. Yeah.
Or sorry, yeah, so much sauce, like 3 different
Yeah,
sauces. It's
yeah.
swimming in sauce, and the next day like the
It's-
lettuce is all
yeah,
see through and
Yeah,
slimy.
it's awful. Like
I was just like, we're not eating this.
Next day salad is the worst fucking salad.
Yeah.
It's god awful. You got to eat it fresh from that day.
Yeah, it was bad.
Okay.
We should have just got the friggin' medium and then
They
we got
they pulled the opposite on you, man. They gave you more of what you didn't want. Oh,
Wow. And
sneaky
they got an
fucking
extra dollar.
bastards.
the psychology of it worked on me though.
Fuck.
That shit always works on me, man.
Hmm.
You know.
Oh,
the
he's such a slut for a deal.
the buy two get one.
Who
buy-
isn't,
buy three
Emily?
for a
Who isn't?
price.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm aware of it too, and it
Mm-hmm.
still works on me. I'm like, you know, when it's like buy two for $7
Uh-huh.
and the regular price would have added up to like $8. Like,
Would you spend $7.50 on
yeah.
3 full loaves of bread?
Yes.
no, not bread, maybe, because like
If you did eat bread, all right?
I do eat bread.
Okay.
It's just
would
like
you
getting
spend-
3 full loaves of bread means you're gonna have to freeze at least 2 because you're not eating 3 loaves of bread.
But this is the bread that normally costs $4 for 1 loaf.
Okay, so normally it's 12 and you're getting it for 7.
Yes.
Okay, so that's like that's like a 40% savings. That's pretty good.
That's pretty fucking good.
It's a good deal.
Mm-hmm.
But you're gonna have to freeze like 2 of them.
Now, imagine that, but for everything. Like peanut butter, honey.
Oh, you're gonna sell Costco.
I'm selling you on Costco,
This
bitch.
episode is sponsored by Costco.
Costco. Yep.
It used to be Price Club, now it's Costco.
and it's
Welcome
American
to the
too.
future.
So too bad. Also, the $1.50 hot dogs are really fucking good.
Well, I think maybe this weekend I'll go and sign up for Costco. Thank you very much.
Are you actually or no?
I mean,
I've been
you sold
bugging him
me. You got me sold.
forever.
Nah, I saw Drasko.
You bet-
Drasko sold me on it.
Make sure to get the executive so you get the cash back on the credit card. Ultimately, I'll leave it up to you. But
I did the math on that, and I don't know that I'd spend enough to make it worth it.
Okay,
I think you got to
that's
spend
fine.
like $4,000 a year.
don't be tricked by their gas bullshit too, eh? Because sometimes they say like, "Oh, Costco has the best fucking gas prices." They usually don't. It's usually maybe like 2 cents cheaper than at like the
Yeah.
next place.
And it's like I ain't going all the way down there.
No. Like it's great when you're there and it is like expensive and you're actually getting like sometimes they do run it down like 7 cents cheaper and then it's actually like pretty fucking good.
Problem is, I can't have myself go during weekends, man. It's such a madhouse. Costco on a weekend, you get those families of 25.
Oh shit.
They put all
It's
their
awful.
kids in
It's
shopping
awful.
carts.
It's awful. You've never been more infuriated at a motherfucker who stops in the middle of the fucking lane to answer a fucking phone call than at Costco. Because the fucking lanes are only like so wide enough, and then these shopping carts are so fucking huge, and these dipshits just stop in the middle of the fucking lane and just move.
That's a big reason for me to
Dipshit,
not
fuck.
want to go there. And then you want the samples, but I think they're mostly there on the weekends, right?
They
No,
are.
they're there all the time. Weekdays as well. Yeah, they're there on weekdays as well. The good samples. There's always a fucking lineup. Anywhere where they're doing like hot food, like little pizza bites or little sausage bites or little pierogies, there's always a fucking lineup. And then on all the shitty ones, it's like stuff you don't want. Like they have like dried fruit, or here's a chip, or like maybe some like peanuts or something. Like one place was doing like dipping sauce, and they just give you like little slices of bread with the sauce, and you're just like, yes, it's very pleasurable. But yeah, that's it. But they do samples all the time.
Maybe I'll go.
Maybe. And then some Costco's,
Maybe this weekend.
Some Costco's have things that others don't. Like there's this one in Scarborough that has shit that the one in Etobicoke does not. And then it comes down to, we want this good stuff, but we have to go to the Scarborough location. So now you're going to a Scarborough on a weekend in a Costco.
Nope.
Yeah.
That's a no.
Yeah, it's a hard pass,
It's
man.
a very hard pass.
I want to go and
wanna
see a
go.
movie after.
Oh, okay.
I want to go watch the new Cruise Tom movie.
Oh, is this a new one?
Yeah, man, the last Mission Impossible.
Wasn't the last Mission Impossible the last Mission Impossible?
No, like it's like the movie.
You don't want to see 29
the
years
movie
later?
has been called Mission Impossible since the 80s.
You don't want to see the 29 years later, Hugo?
I do. Is that out yet?
I don't know. Maybe.
I do want to see that, but I don't think that's out yet.
Is Cillian Murphy in it?
And
And I say Killian because it's a horror movie, so it's
he's gonna Killian you.
yeah, he's gonna Killian you.
He is in it.
There you go.
He is in it, and he's awesome. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Don't talk shit about Killian.
I'm not talking shit about Cillian Murphy.
He likes his sleep.
Mm.
He came out this week saying, I don't know if it was this week, but
But
I read
He's
it
been
this week.
that meme has been around for years. That was
What, that he's sleepy?
Well, whatimissed.com.
yeah.
he's-
There's this meme of
It's
Killian
going
Murphy.
around, okay? It's going around.
Maybe
Right?
you're
I'm
fine.
giving shout outs to everybody today.
Mm-hmm.
And you get a shout out.
Oh, thanks, Hugo.
And you get a shout out.
Cool.
Did it work?
No.
It did with John.
Why didn't it work?
I don't know.
Oh, I have to wait. I have to wait 49 more seconds before giving another shout out. You depreciate the shout out too much if you do it too much. You know?
Aw,
So you gotta wait.
I'm sorry to hear that, Hugo.
You know what? You better be sorry to hear that.
Well,
You stinking molasses. Got a new. Ooh, look at me! I'm Drasko. I got a whole new gaming laptop.
I was
I've only been
this
pondering this
this
since
close
2000
to canceling on your ass today and staying at home playing video games.
I'm glad you didn't. I'm glad
Yeah,
you're here. I'm
I
happy you're
bet.
here. The video games will be there tomorrow.
But they won't be there right now, Hugo. They're not.
They're
there right now.
updating. You got to update the friggin' Bridgerton's Gate 3. Okay? Otherwise, how are you going to upgrade that house? How are you going to go into the palace? You have to upgrade from the shack
I'm working on it. All
to
right.
the palace.
I'm working on.
So, you've been playing Bridgerton Gate 3 with
yes.
Grace.
Yes.
And it's co-op.
Yes.
Has she been a good help? Are you embarrassed? Do you wish you could take that back and just play alone? Don't worry, Grace isn't watching. We have only John and Chimimu.
Grace has been learning a new video game, and just like me, there are learning curves that need to occur, accidents that need to happen, but there is the wonderful potential of her beasting on motherfuckers when the time is right.
Very diplomatically put it.
That sounded rehearsed.
This is the answer of somebody that has been in the hot seat before and knows how to answer gracefully. And now we can give a shout out.
Do I get a shout out?
Nah, you got to join the chat if you want to shout out. Friggin' there, and you're now there. You go.
Well, I
Good job, Chimimu. You are learning a complicated. I don't think I could learn that game.
I mean, everything is done in the background with the dice rolls. There are some dice rolls that you have to do.
Can you play Bridgerton Gate 3 on a tabletop? Is it a board game as well?
Yeah. It's called
Dungeons and Dragons.
there you go.
Is that
Thank
really
you.
rooted in? I guess it is.
Yeah, it is. It's completely built on the D&D. It's like they're trying to digitize it, which is harder than you think it is because it's a game that's supposed to be very open and open to your imagination on how you can play, and now try condensing that into like this format where everything runs on like scripts and numbers and like predetermined movements and actions, and some things you can do and some things you can't. So it's harder than it sounds.
Are you gonna do a video essay on it?
Everything is
YouTube?
computer, Hugo. No, I'm waiting for my fucking like guy that I follow on YouTube to do the video essay. He did it on Bridgerton's Gate 1 and 2, and I watched that video.
It's not Donkey, is it?
No, it's not. Donkey's an idiot. He doesn't know shit. All he knows is cheese pizza.
He plays.
You shan't have my cheese pizza.
He's always.
Hugo, the cheese. Anyway,
He's always promoting his that Animal Farm game now.
Big Mode. that's his like, I guess, development studio. He develops games now. He has money, so he just throws money at fucking people. He just throws money at people who are like, "Hey, I want to make a game. Okay, I'll give you the money, but I need to have an input on everything you do."
Yeah, but then he puts it on a big platform and promotes the shit out of it.
And it's fucking Donkey. He was huge. I remember when he was making fucking shitty Hatris fucking videos.
Hatris?
It's Tetris, but hats.
I'd never heard of
What
it.
the fuck?
Never heard
What
of it.
the
I'm a
fuck?
I'm a fake gamer, man.
What the fuck? That's his video. It's Tetris, but hats. And they start screaming, "What the fuck?"
Oh,
Yeah, Hatris. It's Tetris, but with hats.
fucking D.
Yeah.
How are you supposed to play this?
I don't fucking know, but it's Hatris, baby.
I kind of love this.
I didn't know that it had all these characters on it.
Oh man.
Ooh, can I be the Hatris guy for fucking Halloween? I want to be him.
This guy?
Yeah, I want to be this fancy man.
That looks like Jono a little bit. If anyone ever
great.
watching this wonders what Jono looks like, he looks like that.
Uh-huh.
Little fancy boy.
Little fancy boy. Anyway, but yeah.
Did you hear Jono's going to join us on the podcast soon?
Is he?
He's coming live
Live and direct?
to an episode
Near
near
you?
you.
Wow.
I think he is anyway.
Oh,
He's
cool.
flying all the way here.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's going to be good times.
So I'm assuming you're gonna need to, fucking black bag him when he arrives, so he doesn't know where the studio is actually located, because we can't get this information out there.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, we actually have him going to a UPS drop-off location.
Okay.
And from there, UPS truck is going to pick him up
Okay.
and
Black
deliver
bag
him
him.
the rest of the route in a box.
Okay.
And then
okay.
it's going to a
Put
pickup
a,
location.
put a little air hole in there.
Yeah, a little one.
Just a
And
little
I'll,
one.
I'll pick up the box and,
Yeah.
and bring it all the way here, and then
Okay.
I cut it open, and out comes a Jono.
Ta-da!
Welcome to the show. We'll do that.
We'll do the unboxing right here.
unboxing right here.
We'll do the unboxing right here. It'll be
June 6th to 12th.
great. Driving. Oh wow.
Oh, he won't be here on a Thursday.
Oh shit.
Maybe we can do like a pre-recorded episode.
Oh, okay. Maybe.
Maybe.
It depends.
He's going to be one of the few Americans still willing to come to Canada.
Wait, June? Soon.
That's very soon, man.
Yeah.
Wow. How the fuck is it June already?
That's literally less than 2 weeks away.
Yeah.
I don't understand this year,
8
man.
days.
It still feels like it's March and it's almost June.
Yeah.
Yeah, the year's like almost half over.
Yeah. I mean,
Unbelievable. Let's go back to 2024.
I don't know if I want to, man.
No, 2024 was awful.
I think we just need to keep plowing through.
I
Just
don't have my
keep
laptop in
plowing.
2024.
I don't have my laptop in 2024. I don't even have Bridgerton's Gate 3 on Grace's laptop in 2024.
That's true. That's true.
All I had in 2024 was
Fast forward to 2028. No, by then
No,
our
man.
computers will be, or your computers will be 3 years old.
yeah, man. I'm still enjoying Bridgerton's Gate. Let me get through like the gameplay a little bit more, man. I'm already planning my second playthrough.
Second playthrough. Are you
Yeah.
close to beating it?
No, I'm 50 hours in and I'm only in Act 2 of 3.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's almost two-thirds.
Almost. There's a lot to do in Act 2, Hugo. It's a big act.
What's your like play hour, or like your play time? Like what's your schedule? When you hop on?
Usually on the weekends, sometimes after work, if I come home and there's like enough time, if I can squeeze in an hour or so.
Would it be before dinner, after dinner?
After dinner. I don't like gaming when there's like shit to do. That's like my rule. I like to make sure that everything that I need to work on has been worked on or like touched in some way, and then I like to.
It's not fun.
No.
It kills the fun when you're anxious about having to get things done.
Exactly, because then you have this thing looming over you where you're like, oh, I need to stop and do this. I need to go to fucking Costco. You know,
Deal with those stupid kids on the
fucking goddamn kids
trolleys.
sitting on their fucking little ponies riding around in circles.
Slap them. And take the sample out of their hands.
Yes. But no, I like to play once all my chores are finished, like a good boy.
Very good boy.
Yeah. Do my dishes, eat my dinner, play with the cats, you know, get everything sorted, and then I'm comfortable playing video games.
You were parented properly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my mom would scream at me and my brother when we left stuff that wasn't finished, and then we would just like jump to video games right away. Like, it wasn't fun. So I think that instilled this sense of, oh God, I need to clean my dishes, otherwise my mom's gonna call and make me feel like shit for playing video games while there's still dirty dishes in the sink.
Hey man, that's good. It's good parenting.
I mean, I'm more responsible for it now, so I can appreciate it.
You know how many man babies there are out there that just don't do anything and still expect somebody else to do it for them?
Oh, one of my coworkers, she's married to one. He has, oh God, this dude's got no fucking job, 3 kids, and all he does is like play fucking video games. Like, goddamn. It's a sad state of affairs for some guys.
No job.
Yeah.
Wait, but you said he was a coworker.
My coworker's husband.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. At the same time, what a life.
Yeah.
He's living it up.
Yeah, living it up in the fucking childhood fantasy of like being a fucking 8-year-old, but you're goddamn like in your 40s. There's nothing sadder than just like no fucking ability to take care of yourself and just like, no, I'm just not doing anything.
Well, yeah, not having a job is, in my opinion, totally fine. As if you have kids and you're taking care of things at home.
Everyone has a job. Even if you don't have a job, you being at home should be your fucking job.
Well, you have things and you're doing
exactly.
things. If
you have to do things at home.
If you're not, pulling your own weight in some way, it doesn't have to be earning money, in my opinion.
No.
If you're not pulling your own weight in then making food or keeping the house in order, doing something, and you are just sitting around and still expecting the other partner that's bringing all the money to do everything, then you're a total waste. If you're just sitting at home playing games all frickin' day, and not taking care of the things you could be taking care of, all the partners making money, then I think you're a waste.
And that's what this guy does. And he's a fucking scumbag.
Probably tells the kids to do things like.
I mean, the kids are
Timmy.
The kids are like in grade school.
So you put them to work. No games for you until you get all your things done. But Dad, all you're doing is playing games all day. I'm the dad.
What does your coworker say about him? You seem to know a lot about it.
Yeah, she must be complaining.
Oh yeah, she does.
This fucking guy.
She's also like very complacent about things, so not the best.
That's what you want in an employee.
Yeah.
Someone who doesn't give a shit.
Ohio is 95% man children.
Oh man.
Damn. If you sit around eating Doritos and being a slob, that's a problem. Yeah, exactly. If that's all you do, you are literally the guy from South Park.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name?
Cartman?
No, the one the nerd with the shirt halfway up his gut and he's eating Doritos.
You mean the one from that fucking episode where they did World of Warcraft?
Maybe.
He doesn't have a name. He's just a nerd.
Oh, I thought he was
just a one-off character.
I thought he was like a recurring character.
No, he's just a one-off character. Sorry, Hugo.
Fentanyl addicts, you guys got that down there? Damn, man, it's all our fault. If only we'd stop shipping fucking fentanyl down to America by the Costco load.
Yeah,
they just we sell it down there and why buy 1 dose when you can buy 3 for the price of 2? Canadian fentanyl, the best. She'll knock you out permanently if you choose. Or not.
Or were you thinking of comic book guy from The Simpsons?
No. I know the difference.
Okay.
There's the South Park, the really nasty guy.
Yeah,
Wasn't he based off a true guy too, like a real guy?
There was a guy who fucking cosplayed him.
No. The character was based off of a real dude.
No, he probably
And
was.
the
But
guy.
I'm saying after the episode came out, a dude cosplayed as that character, like 1-to-1.
Okay.
He even had like the look, like he had like a fucking desk that he wheeled out as part of his costume as well.
This guy.
Yeah, him.
But this guy's based off of a real guy.
That's the cosplay.
Oh, that's the
cosplay.
I don't think. Damn, that is legit. Well, I don't think. Okay, yeah. Well, no, it's not really visible there. Emily will have to come back.
Yeah, Emily will need to
Switcheroo this, switching this.
when she's back from her union mandate.
Numa guy. I love that Numa guy, man. That shit brings me back good memories. Numa guy, the Viking guy.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many Tourette's guy. There's so many guys back in the
So
day.
many internet videos. There's the Chocolate Rain guy.
Chocolate Rain guy.
There's that chipmunk that does the look.
Yeah. But now we're just that. Yeah. What's the? What's this? What's this link?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, open up that link that Jono sent.
Okay.
And then
Put
put
that-
on my browser.
Mm-hmm.
There he is.
Oh,
Damn,
Oh,
that guy
no.
looks so similar. I like how he strategically placed the wrappers in the empty monster can. He's got the gloves too.
It's for carpal tunnel, Hugo.
Of course, because you're on all day
Yeah, because you're playing video games all damn day.
and complaining about things. Okay, but let's see what this you can close mine and let's see what Jono's link is.
Bad news.
Let's see. Okay, the man behind. Oh, he is the man behind it. Oh no.
No, it's the cosplay, Hugo. He wasn't the inspiration for the character. He cosplayed him.
And yeah, because it looks like he's very clearly shaving the top of his head.
Yeah.
Okay, but I heard so this guy, the one he was actually, I think, a game developer, the one that was behind the inspiration for the character.
Okay.
Well, I don't know now if it is this guy. I don't think it is this guy because I remember the guy. So the guy, his son is a big programmer and has a YouTube channel too, and that's what he said. Like this character was based on my dad. That's what he said. Anyway, we're not going to dive too deep. Let's watch this video. I like it. He's got a whole look at his whole setup. He's got the computer.
Oh, Jesus.
Jared Lee Nandon, how do you kill that which has no life?
Yeah. And look, he's smiling. He's happy.
He's totally happy.
But look at this. Now it's time for the game face.
I like how he left a couple of hair strands on top too. So good. And then he goes to the back.
Brandon Solis, Zergling of
That was awesome.
I really want to know what that next person is going to
BlizzCon.
be.
It was a Zergling.
What the fuck is a Zergling?
It's a little monster. It's a
Legend.
little monster dog.
From what?
That's
from
so sad that he
StarCraft.
died.
It's from another
Due to
video game.
COVID 4 years ago. So yeah,
Oh, why is that
was-
fucking asshole trending on you too? That guy holding the card. He's like, hey, how does card counting actually work?
I don't know, but we're not gonna watch it.
Why are those fucking videos? Do they know I'm here? Is that why? Is that
They
why?
might.
Because I watched that video. He didn't say anything interesting.
Well, YouTube does this, man. They just put things on everyone's recommended. You ever see the comments? They're like, I guess, like last night I saw one where this guy bought a cabin out in the woods in Newfoundland, and he bought it without really seeing it, and he gets there and it's absolutely destroyed, and he's like, well, this is awesome. I'm gonna get to tear it down and make it better, and it's like a 40-minute video of him just gutting the place, setting up a campsite in it, like he's sleeping on a cot while he tears this nasty, like moldy
Oh.
mattresses and carpets and old layers of flooring and walls. But it's kind of satisfying because you're seeing them like clean it up and make it better and seal it up and start to make it livable and cooking in it and getting a new fireplace in there or a stove, wooden stove. And then you go to the comments and everyone's like, so everyone was recommended this too, huh? Or no, what is it? This was on everyone's like
To watch
recommended
list.
list. And it's like, yep. I mean, I didn't search for this. It just came up. Sometimes it just works. They just kind of know. It's like long videos. They know you're going to stick around for a while.
Yeah.
You're going to get a couple of ads played.
Well, I'm doing the dishes. I need something to watch. Some inane bullshit in the background that's like kind of interesting and like, it's something to talk about on your weekly podcast.
And exactly. Yeah, that's what we need. And then they get a few cents. You're supporting a content creator.
So I can tell you right now that card counting is not illegal, Hugo.
It's not illegal.
It's not illegal. You can 100% do it at a casino.
Wow. But they'll kick you out if they catch you doing it.
No, they can't catch you doing it. There's nothing illegal about it. You can 100% count cards, but the point is that it doesn't matter because the game it's not rigged in the casino's favor. It's just that they still have more favorable odds even if you do count the cards or not.
Yeah, didn't they start putting most of these games with like multiple decks? So it's like really hard.
That's another thing where they do give multiple decks as well, which makes it harder for you to count cards. But what they don't want instead is you and another player coming in and like gaming the table. So what'll happen is that you will sit there and count the cards, and then when there are more cards in your favor, you signal to another guy to come in, and then he bets big, and then when he wins big as well. That's what's illegal.
Oh, interesting.
So you can sit there and count cards all you want.
Yeah, I don't know how to count anything.
It's just
much less cards.
You give a +1 or a -1 value to specific cards, and then the whole deck has like a total value of it.
But you have to do this in your head.
Yes, you do.
Like, how is anyone capable of doing this?
You just need to have like mental imaging in your head on like what this like system looks like, and then you just plus minus, add, subtract, add, subtract.
People's brains are crazy. The fact that like
that's how it's done. Yeah, you got to Rain Man it, Hugo. You've seen Rain Man. I know you have.
Yeah, I love that movie.
There you go. That's how you do it, Hugo. Rain Man that shit.
The fact that Zach Galifianakis could do that shit, unbelievable. That guy is a genius.
And then you can watch other casino movies like Now You See Me and its sequel, Now You Don't.
Yeah. Doesn't that have Woody Harrelson in it?
It does, but the sequel was not called Now You Don't. It was called Now You See Me Too.
Now You See Me Too.
Yes.
Wow.
2 as in also, or as in
The number two.
Both.
So you had the greatest opportunity of a sequel ever to call your sequel Now You Don't, because you named your first movie Now You See Me, but you didn't.
Drasko would be good at it.
I think I can knock over a casino. I think I could do it.
Jono, you should get your dilapidated cabin. I'm assuming they're pretty cheap.
Last time I looked at property in Newfoundland, and I do this kind of frequently because one of my best friends lives there. You could still get a house on the water for $150.
$1.50. Wow, that's a good price.
$150.
$150. Wow, that's a good price.
You're a meatball.
Oh, one of these houses, a boathouse. Yeah.
No. It's not one of these. It's not. I was just hoping to find. It's this guy. This is the video.
You said we were not promoting these people. That's right. You said we were not putting. Why is fucking Andrew Driver, Adam Driver, buying a cottage on the sea?
We are gonna promote them. Look, he's a good guy.
Oh, Newfoundland's gorgeous.
I mean, it is.
They have dogs.
I love
They
it.
have cute little dogs.
The previous owner hasn't been here over 8 years.
Are people hearing this?
Idea what kind of
Not
condition
really,
that's in.
but that's right.
No, it's okay if we're not hearing it.
It's okay. We can just put this on for the last half hour.
Yeah, let's just watch this. Anyway, so he shows up. He's in his boat, and then
this is my stove. I love it, man. This is great.
It's like there's a big hole there. It's like, damn it.
Oh,
there's a big hole, and he goes under the house like, oh yeah, that shit's bad, dude.
Is that Drasko? Yeah, this is me when I'm camping.
This is Drasko.
This is literally me.
This is you in the future.
Under the cottage.
I would be so worried about my dog under there, man. Get the fuck out of there. This thing's gonna fall apart any minute now.
So the thing is, like, the house that I saw for $150 was like livable. It was nice.
That's nice.
Oh,
Like, it was dated for sure, but nice. Like he probably bought that for 20 grand or something.
Yeah,
crazy.
if not less. Like he probably bought this.
He could have bought 10 brand new gaming laptops.
See, look, he's got
but
a cot.
instead, he bought a.
Hey, but this is his hobby.
Yeah.
This is obviously somebody that's like a carpenter, a home builder, or something.
You really
Like
got a long way
we
back.
couldn't
Oh
do
God,
this.
or just
Oh.
a straight up hobo.
he
that-
looks like a fucking Viking. All
He
right, what are you
does, look
talking
at him.
about, Emily?
Look at those arms.
Yeah,
Look.
yeah.
Takes out-
Show me those boots.
Takes out the carpet.
Look at that. That is a man.
Look at this. Hauling ass. And then, actually, it's pretty cool. So, you know.
Oh,
shows you, like,
Maxwell House,
Hey,
fucking
man.
canceled.
this is cabin living. It's like kind of like camping.
Hey, I have that mug.
It's a nice mug, man.
So this is me.
Artistic. It's got drone shots. It's great content. Hang on, I'm getting to the end here. I mean, he levels everything out with like stones and sticks.
That's how you build a good foundation right there.
I think pretty sure it's temporary. You know, here he is getting his new
Buying
wood
lobsters,
stove.
obviously.
You know, he's got some friends to come and help.
Hey, boys.
Fuck, wheelie,
And now he's going four-wheeling.
He's got his partner here, and they went and got a Christmas tree.
We're hunting Christmas trees, baby.
How do you get anything done out there? I don't know. Yeah, I did think about that. Like, where do you dump all this stuff? Like, he came on a boat.
Yeah.
How are you going to dump all this stuff? But the coolest part is actually at the end. So they set up their little Christmas tree. I don't approve of where they set it up. See if I can find it.
Stockings on the
Shoot, can I? Yeah, right there. Look at this. They got this whole tree. They stuffed it in the corner.
He could have put it in when the whole place looks that like ratchet.
I mean,
you
I
can put it
guess-
in the middle of the fucking apartment.
Yeah. I guess there isn't that much space. Anyway, now this is the coolest part. They go to a boat parade at night. So they set up lights. And
Oh, we do that in Halifax at wintertime.
so cool. I'm
Yeah,
fucking,
you put lights up the whole boat.
yeah.
It's a whole thing.
Like everyone's out there, like it's all lit and people have fireworks. Like that
Very
would actually
pretty.
be so awesome to do as a Christmas tradition.
Oh, it's so fun. It's so much fun.
Yeah, this was what I watched. I think yesterday. I just sat there and watched this for an hour. It came on. Well, it didn't come on, but it was recommended. I clicked on it and I literally watched basically the whole thing. I did skip through a little bit. I didn't watch everything. I maybe watched out of the 50 minutes or hour. I watched like half of it at least. Anyway, YouTube sometimes recommends interesting shit.
Sometimes.
And now we've promoted it.
Wow,
So,
8.4 million views in 2 months.
Scout Outdoors. Go watch them. Why can't I click on the channel?
Because you have ad blocker
Anyways,
enabled.
he's got a bunch of shows.
Or you're
a
watching
bunch of
this on
videos.
Microsoft Bing.
I know, man. Honestly, Bing
Bing.
drives me up a wall.
Up a Bing.
But a bingity wall.
A Bing hole.
Pretty crazy. Anyway, I don't know, man. I like it. I would do that if I knew how to do that.
I can see the appeal in it. There
could
is
do it.
there is something nice about just like
Chandler
going in
Bing.
and gutting a fucking house and then building it the way you want it to.
You did it yourself. It's the same thing with a computer. It's just his hobby is working with hammers and wood.
That's true.
What's your hobby, Drasko? Podcasting. I like podcasting.
I do. I like telling people what
Save it
I
for the
like.
pod. We're not going to talk about it right now. Save it for the podcast.
We've actually had that exact same phrase. I got something interesting to tell you, Hugo, but I'm not going to tell you. I save it for the podcast.
It's just the way it is.
And then I just never tell you. The podcast
I never
happens.
told him that.
Oh, I never told you this because we were talking about something else.
It happens. It happens.
It's okay, Hugo. It's okay.
It's not okay because who knows all these things I could have known that I don't know.
Well,
What's your hobby, Emily? What do you do? Sit there with your little cartoon characters.
I read and I rebind books.
I read and I rebind books.
Yeah. It's yeah. Oh, he does that all the time to
Wow.
mock me. He'll do like a really horrendous voice.
I'm
I'm
surprised.
just practicing my
I'm
voices.
surprised he doesn't have like more stab marks in him.
I
Yeah,
am
I
an
just heal.
extremely patient woman.
The knives just bounce off.
Uh-huh.
He's got a thick hide.
I'm impenetrable. They go, "Ping."
But you know what goes right through that impenetrable armor, Hugo?
What?
Insults. those mental scars never heal.
They never do.
I mean, mine don't. I just smile and pretend it's okay.
No, they're all jokes. I'm just joking about
And that makes it okay, Hugo?
That's like the number one thing that dickish people say is like, I was just being sarcastic. And it's like, no, you just said what you wanted to say to be mean. And now you're like not owning it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Own your criticism. And
Can we
own
look
your
at Jono's
asshole.
computer again?
Is someone uncomfortable with this? line
Let's
of
own it.
conversation?
I'm owning it. I'm owning wanting to see Jono's computer again.
All right.
Jono, did you change the lights from blue to any other color? Have you attempted orange?
Why?
Perhaps a mixture of orange and blue or pink?
Orange will make the computer hotter, Hugo. You need to have cool lights in there to make it cooler.
See, what I did as a mistake, I did buy that power supply for this computer, so I bought it in white, and it comes with all white cables. Then I decided I wanted that case, and it's a black case, and I have this stupid power supply with white cables.
I'm sorry, Hugo.
Indulge my hobby, damn it.
Have you thought about using darker colors on the fans then in order to hide the white cables?
No. No, Drasko.
Well, I'm sorry, but Jono's computer does not get orange.
What? Oh, wait.
Orange is not a color
Oh,
on that spectrum.
it's a case. They're case fans. Cycles through the colors. That's cool.
Yeah, but no orange.
No orange though.
No vitamin C on that one. That's a joke. Please laugh. Have you watched the new Dexter?
I want to.
Have
He's
you
a
watched it,
he's a
Emily?
lobster now. I mean a jackman.
What?
Lumberjack man.
Emily, can you tell me a little bit about the Dexter show? Because I think you have a better grasp on it.
No, Emily's never even seen the original Dexter.
You've never seen the original Dexter?
I have seen some of it, but not very much of it. I would love to watch
episode
more.
1 through 3
1 through 3? That's
Yeah.
more than I watched.
of season 1.
That's actually less than I've watched this week.
You're on it. You're on it though.
Grace.
Wait, but you're talking about the original or
the
this new
original.
one?
The original.
Oh, okay,
Grace put
okay.
the original one on. I don't know why she hasn't put the new one on. I guess it's on a platform that we don't have.
Well, no, you got to watch the original. You can't
I
just go
watched
watch
the
new
first
one.
2 seasons, Hugo. That's enough. All right.
Nah, you need to watch the first 4.
I don't want to watch season 3 or 4.
They're good though.
I don't care. I thought the first one had really good writing and very good pacing. That's it. Second one, not so good. That's it.
But 3 and 4 is pretty.
I
good.
don't give a shit.
All right, well, watch the new one then. I don't care. Go watch your Lumberjack.
So, but you haven't watched it. That's what I'm trying to get at.
No, I want to watch it, but I would want Emily to see the original fully first before moving on to it.
It's not the same characters, though, is it? I mean, actors.
I don't know. I just know Dexter's in it. I'm assuming his sister is in it too.
Mm-hmm.
That's maybe not though, because he does go to a new location. So maybe he would just refer to her.
Is it a direct sequel or Resurrection is set to premiere on July 11th, 2025? That's why you haven't seen it.
Oh, okay.
Hugo.
So it's not actually out yet.
Why does he
I-
look
I
so
think-
fucking creepy?
I might have seen, like, a-
He's a serial killer.
Yeah, but he's a good serial killer.
Yeah, he kills bad people.
Yeah.
Maybe all I saw was his still.
Ugh. it
This has
looks
been in the works for a
awful.
long time. I hope it does well, honestly, because I like him a lot. I like him in this role. And it's honestly, it ended so poorly. The last season, the last couple episodes were
Yeah, sing
absolute
it. Fucking
garbage
sing it, Hugo,
writing.
how bad
they
it is.
introduced a bunch of dumb characters nobody cared about. When they knew you were wrapping up the show, why are you introducing these stupid characters nobody gives a shit about?
And you're gonna kill him off in a jungle with spiders
Instead of
Stupid.
wrapping it up properly. And it was, I wouldn't say it hurt as much as Game of Thrones did, but it was pretty fucking bad. Whoever the hell you are that wrote the last season of Dexter, you can suck the giantest Costco dong you can find. Okay, or Price Club, or whatever you have in your market.
They probably come in a pack.
Yeah,
Of hot
a
dog?
bag of dicks like Jonah Hill drew.
Hey man, maybe some people enjoy dicks.
Of course, wouldn't be here if nobody did. It's just the way it is, you know. You find them at Costco, you find them anywhere. Somebody's gonna have to like them.
I found mine in a bar.
Was it in a bag?
Tried to clean it up, but some stains
Yeah.
don't get out.
Some people might enjoy the 3-pack. Some stains come off, some stains don't. Sometimes there's new stains. You try hard enough, more stains.
These are some very clever penis metaphors.
I'd like to think so. This makes me want to watch Superbad.
Oh, okay.
He was fascinated with
Has that kid ever been in anything else? The one with the glasses?
nothing good. Yeah, I think he was typecast in a couple of roles.
He was recently in something.
I don't even know.
You mean McLovin?
Yeah, him. Was he in anything else?
Apparently, McLovin and Jonah Hill hated each other.
Oh.
Really?
Isn't that the craziest thing?
And only one of them had a successful career afterwards.
Yeah.
Probably because Jonah Hill fucking destroyed his fucking acting career.
No, Jonah Hill still has a career.
No, I mean Jonah Hill destroyed
destroyed
McLovin's
his.
acting career.
I mean, yeah, maybe. I feel like, McLovin's character was awesome, but what does that actor do outside of that? Whereas Jonah Hill was able to show range. He already had a career before that, and he's good friends with all those guys that kept making movies, right? And he wasn't friends with him. So, I mean, in some sense, maybe he did destroy his career because Michael Cera went on to do a bunch of other things too because he became friends with all those guys. Like, I think This Is the End. And
yeah. He had like another movie after that, but now he's doing fucking Uber Eats commercials.
yeah, he is. I don't knock on actors for doing commercials because it's like,
No.
you need the money, and like commercials are such quick money for those guys.
It's the same thing for like music and ads as well.
Yeah.
It's like a quick way to get.
It's a quick couple $1 million. Like, shut the fuck up. As if you turn that shit down. When people like scream sellout, like, get out of here, dude. As if you had that as a business and you had people that basically you employ, like, as if you turned down a cool couple $1 million.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Everyone would do that. If I was Zed Leplin and they came to me and they're like, hello, Hugo, lead singer, vocalist, guitarist, and drummer. And music video director.
Multi-talented. Wow.
We'd like to
damn.
offer you and your band of hooligans
Hooligans.
hooligans. Yeah, we call ourselves the hooligans. Hooligang. $3 million. I'd be like, hell yeah, make it 5. Let's go.
You got great negotiation skills.
You got to bargain a little bit.
I know. You always lowball them first. You never accept the first offer.
No. You never ever accept the first offer. Unless they're like, no, then it's like, okay, yeah, no, 3's great.
That's all it takes is one no.
What are you going to do? Not make $3 million?
They said no.
They said no. They're like, actually, no. It's like, what are you going to do? Try to call their bluff and be like, all right, scram then. Get off my property. I'm going to go play with my hooligans.
I'm going to go watch this YouTube video about this guy building the house.
We're all going to watch YouTube videos together and get inspired to make new music.
Well, no, you are right. If I did make music, yeah, why not? I could use more money.
Yeah, who couldn't?
Who couldn't use more money?
I want the kind of money you could literally say,
Fuck it.
I'm retiring.
And I'm buying a new laptop.
I'm buying 5 Alienware computers.
Well, the lottery is always a good place to start, Hugo.
I know, but that's not so surefire. I want a surefire way. Man, I saw this guy on YouTube promoting early retirement on just $300,000.
You can rob a bank. You can rob an ATM.
Surefire way to go to jail.
You can sell drugs.
No, man. Look, can't you see what America's doing to our country because of guys selling drugs in Canada?
You can invest all your money in property and then flip it.
Flip the money?
Yeah, flip the property.
Turn the bill upside down.
And that's it.
That's what Scout Outdoors is doing.
Scout Outdoors, yeah. He's making Airbnbs.
He is. You bet your ass that's going to be a sick Airbnb one day.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to take a boat to any fucking Airbnb, though.
I don't know. It's kind of cool. He'll take you out there. He'll drive you there.
Oh, okay.
In the boat.
Okay. If he'll do it, then maybe I'll consider it. But then,
and then he'll forget to get you until the winter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What if I want a pizza in the middle of the fucking night? What are my options?
That's part of this cabin experience. Man. It's a legit cabin experience. $300 a night. Mm-hmm. You have a real wood stove. Uh-huh. You have to bring all the food you need for the stay. It's a minimum week-long stay because the dude has to go to work and he can't come back till next Sunday.
Jono brings up a good point. This is the perfect scam to murder people in.
True. So you got to come prepared.
You got to bring a hunting knife.
Or $100. Tell him, don't kill me, sir. I have an extra $100.
And just for you. Chris,
for you. I made $3 million on that commercial. I can give you $100 for you to not kill me. And if he says no to that, then you say, all right, kill me then.
Okay. Good job, Hugo.
We did it.
Mm-hmm.
I would stay there, man. If it was like fixed up nice, you know you're gonna have really nice stars.
Yeah, you're gonna have some fucking mental scars.
After he slaps you for ordering a pizza in the middle of the night.
I want pizza in the middle of the night. That is a prerogative that I have living where I live, all right? And if I want to indulge my fucking pizza tooth, that's what I'm gonna fucking do.
Pizza Tooth. All right, Jono's writing a horror novel. I think it should be called Pizza Tooth.
No, that's my fucking idea.
Nah, Jono's stealing it.
You can't take my idea.
Pizza Tooth.
No, it's mine.
Steal the tooth. All right, Jono, what are you going to call this book about Drasko's sad Airbnb experience?
Just wondering if I did ever have a sad Airbnb experience. Oh yeah, there was the time that you and me went to an Airbnb.
Really?
Yeah.
Like just the two of you
Yeah.
together.
It was
That's
sad
cute.
because I had to spend my vacation with Hugo. Gotcha, bitch.
It's not true, though.
No, there were other people there.
Well,
No. I don't know. I don't think I've ever had a bad Airbnb experience.
yeah,
I've heard horror stories of people just like the tenants from like the upstairs. They deadbolted the front door so the other people who were renting out the downstairs couldn't fucking get in because they were deadbolted out. And then they tried calling the owner, but he wasn't picking up at like 2 a.m.
yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I've definitely heard a lot of horror stories, but I actually don't have any myself either. Like, I've had some bad things, but nothing terrible. I think my first
I've
one
had
was
some bad
in
ones.
Montreal.
Oh, let's have it.
Let's hear the bad
Let's have. Okay, we're putting Airbnb on fucking blast.
Yeah, especially if it's in Toronto, because that's where Jono's going to get an Airbnb.
Oh yeah.
How much was the Airbnb, by the way, Jono?
You guys didn't offer him the floor of the studio where we spit.
Where we spit and Evie rolls around in it. No, we didn't. But, you know, he's bringing his whole entourage.
Oh, okay.
He's a security guard, his security detail.
Oh, yes, of course. They need their own cottage to sleep in.
13 for 6 nights. How many nights does that divide into?
I don't know, Hugh. I'm not good at math.
Let's go with 100.
Good thing you don't do it for a living.
Thank God. Thank God.
He's got AI now.
Everything is computer, Emily. All right. Now, you going to tell me the story about your rancid Airbnb or not? Or am I going to have to make one up?
No. Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll tell you.
Okay, let's have it.
Okay, so when I first moved to Toronto, I was just staying like in long-term Airbnbs.
Oh, fun.
Because I was just here for school. My program was like just over a year. So I just like did 3-month stints at a couple different Airbnbs.
It's 216 a night, by the way.
Great.
Cool story, bro. Tell it again. Emily?
Jesus. And then,
Sorry, Emily.
God. I'm tired. All right.
Of him? Yeah, I know. Me too. Please continue.
Anyway, so I had the last one we stayed in was with 2 friends of mine, and
How much was this costing?
it was about $1,000 each per month, like not crazy.
Okay.
Like very within normal kind of rent that you pay, and you
so-
don't have to be on contract.
Okay, so it's actual rent and not like you're paying, $300 a night.
Yeah,
Airbnb
long-term
place.
stays, they take the price down quite a bit if
Okay,
you're going to
okay.
stay for like a long-term contract.
Okay.
Or at least they did at the time. Now this was like 2018,
Oh, okay.
2019, like
Before the fun times.
yeah, before everything got crazy.
Yes.
But like the last one we stayed in, we showed up. 2 of us showed up. The third one wasn't there yet, and it was in tatters. Like there had been a party there the night before.
hell
No one had cleaned it up. Like the couch was turned over, mattresses, puke, like everything. And like, so not just dirty, but also like there wasn't a working stove. The microwave door was off. There were nails coming up from the floor, like terrible. So we were like on the phone with Airbnb immediately, like we cannot stay here. And they were like, we'll get them to clean it up, come back tomorrow.
Okay, where do we stay for the night?
So we come, yeah, it's like, where are we going to stay for the night? So we stayed with a friend because they couldn't find us a place fast enough.
Okay.
Stayed with a friend like on their floor. And then the next day we go back in and they're like still kind of cleaning it up, but we're going around taking pictures. Like there's no door in the bathroom. Like there's nails coming out. And this is just up by the stockyards. Like I giggle every time we drive past it. Like terrible. So we're taking pictures of all this shit, sending it to Airbnb, being like, we don't want to even stay here a single night. Like we don't feel safe. Like this is ridiculous. We're literally messaging Airbnb back and forth. And then someone walks in. They're like 5 people with a keg. And we're like, what the fuck are you doing here? And they were like, oh, well, the host just gave us the key a key on the keypad to get in. Like we're having a party here tonight. We've rented this place. And we're like,
what?
Because the host double booked because they thought we might not stay the night. So they were like, well, we'll just let these other people book. And so they had like a beer pong table. They had a keg and they're coming in and we're like talking to it's so funny. I think we still have a photo. We took a selfie with these people and sent it to Airbnb. We're like, these are the other people that have rented it for the night. Like they're really a fucking scam.
Tell me you stayed and partied with them.
We did not, but they actually comped us for a much nicer place for the same price we were going to pay for that place. And we stayed there for 3 months and we were able to move in like the next day. So
Okay.
Airbnb did not do us dirty, but that host was like running a cesspool scam. Like, and we couldn't even get the host on the phone.
No, of course
Every
not.
time we tried, it was like a different person
with
a different nationality. And we're like, are you even in Toronto? Like, are you all over the world? Like, that's fine. But they were like, talk to Julie, talk to, so-and-so, talk to and it was like 7 different people. And we're like, they are running some sort of crazy Airbnb ring here. Like, this is nuts.
So they're just like buying up property and just like flipping parties all over the fucking city.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yes.
Hopefully they got banned.
Well, we pushed to like have them. We were very clear, like these people should not be allowed to run any kind of Airbnb. This place is dangerous. They're double booking and they're giving out the same passcodes to multiple people. Like I don't feel safe. I'm not going to stay here thinking someone might know the passcode to come back in the house. Like get fucked. Absolutely not.
Jeez.
Anyway.
Jesus Christ.
It's pretty bad.
That's a fucking story.
I definitely don't have.
I love the
anything
fact
like
that the fucking next party just came in. And they're just like, yeah, we're here to fucking party.
Well, I guess you had to move stuff. But like, it would have been nice if you could have just like joined the party. It's like, all right, well.
Jeez.
Yeah, I think we were like so pissed at Airbnb at that point. I mean, they were very nice about, or like the people that came in were really, really nice about it.
Yeah.
But
like, what the fuck?
We like had school the next day. We're like, oh my God, where are we going to sleep?
Jesus.
That's so bad.
I'll show you the property next time.
Yes, please. I want to see this.
Speaking of wanting to see that next time, where's the snacks you were supposed to bring today?
I left it in your fridge, man. Where are they?
No, you said there was like the big finale. There's no way
That you forgot.
You said you forgot.
I left it in your fridge.
No, last week you were like, oh, there was something else I was supposed to bring, but I forgot to bring it.
Yeah, the one in the fridge.
That was the snack?
That wasn't the big finale. The tiramisu was the big finale.
Oh, I just remember you saying there was something I forgot to bring.
The peanuts, man. Did you eat all of them?
No.
Oh.
I thought it was like your lunch snack.
No, it was just my fucking little peanuts with garlic chips in it, man.
That's what
Are
you
they
eat?
still here?
They're still here. Yeah,
Well,
you can
you
have them
want
back.
some?
No,
Why not? They're good.
That sounds crazy. Peanuts with garlic chips in them?
You get them out right now. Go get them right now. I'm gonna prove you wrong, bitch.
All right.
He's fucking talking shit about garlic chips, man.
He does that.
They're delicious. They're thinly sliced pieces of garlic that are just fried, and they're just little fried pieces of garlic, and you have them with like little with peanuts, and that's it.
Sounds great.
It's great. It's a wonderful snack food. Did you make this yourself, or did you buy it like this? No, they come like that. From the fucking bag. Have a mouthful, man. Have a fistful.
All right.
Have a fistful. There you go. Emily, here. Have some.
All right. I guess it's probably pretty healthy. Peanuts and garlic.
Yeah, it's just peanuts and garlic chips. That's it.
Look at Hugo's face. Oh,
Yeah.
The garlic is so strong. How do you just eat this?
You just eat it.
Do you eat this at work?
You can eat it wherever the fuck you want.
Are you just that guy that reeks of garlic constantly?
This is how you keep people away from you.
I keep people away from me because of my sunny disposition and cheerful attitude.
Oh, hello, Jimmy. Yes, I'm just eating my garlic
yes,
chips.
I am. Let me get right up in your face.
You eat potato chips? I eat fucking garlic chips.
Yeah.
Allium, baby. Hallelujah, hallelujah, yeah. You know, it's not that bad.
Yeah, this is the drink. I was literally about to say, this is the perfect snack that they give you at a bar. It's just salty, it's good, and you have it with beer. And this is the snack that they give you in the Philippines when you get yourself a Red Horse beer.
Honestly, I think it's the kind of thing with a beer this would be awesome.
It would be awesome.
It's growing on me.
Yeah, they're good. That was bad. Look at this. It's just all garlic.
I know. I just had like 7 that were stuck together. I'm gonna smell so bad.
It's good for your heart, I think.
They're tasty. Very little bit of salt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is pretty low sodium.
It's actually not that bad.
Yeah.
All right.
He's sold.
I'm sold. Where do you buy these?
Philippines.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hopefully. I've never seen them in Nations, but yeah, you can get them in the Philippines.
Man, I want so many more of those. Like, especially the sweets you brought last week. All of them were so good. Mm-hmm. Those sugar cookies or whatever they were.
The
Shortbread.
shortbreads. The shortbreads you can get at Nations. Those are available there.
Friggin' Dubai chocolate.
The Dubai chocolate you can only get in Dubai.
All of it was so good. Every single one of the sweets you brought was a banger.
I'm glad you liked it, Hugo.
The salty stuff, this isn't bad. The spinach thing I actually liked quite a bit. Emily,
Oh yeah, the spinach chips were great.
Emily wasn't a fan.
What? You said you enjoyed them, Emily.
They were okay. I wouldn't.
She fucking lied to
When
my
she
face,
says
Hugo.
I enjoy it, it's a no.
I liked it objectively, but I wouldn't buy it again. It's not a snack that I would like gravitate towards.
Wow.
I liked it.
I liked them too. I enjoyed it.
I ended up eating the rest of the bag.
Good.
But
glad.
those friggin' the thong chips,
Muscle.
muscle chips,
Oh no, those are god awful.
those stank, man.
Those were awful. I agree with you there.
lied to your face in cursive. Yeah, she did.
Yeah, she did.
The pistachio chocolates were so dope, man. Holy crap.
I'm glad you liked them.
I would do a Zed Leplin commercial for free if somebody gave me like 300 of those.
I bet, man. They were delicious.
Anyway, so go back there,
Get some more chocolates.
get some more of those chocolates, bring them back. You can hide them in your 4070.
Well, like I said, they're called Dubai chocolate, and you can get like most chocolate places. They have their own Dubai chocolate. If it's a reputable chocolate manufacturer, they'll have some sort of Dubai chocolate, and it'll have that pistachio and a little fried phyllo in there.
You know, I don't like the name Dubai. I fucking hate Dubai. I hate everything
Racist.
about it.
Racist. Fuck.
You know, I hate the people that are there. Always,
Hugo.
always bragging about. No, hang on. It's not because of who they are. It's because they're always bragging about Dubai as if it's the hottest shit ever, when it's literally like an artificial building in the middle of nowhere. No, I don't pay taxes, bro. Why don't you come here? You always got these like wealth gurus and like that are from Dubai. Look at me now. I'm living the dream.
Yep.
And it's like off the back of like basically slave labor. You have these people that are like literally imported from countries to where you pay them $20 a day to do backbreaking labor, and you send them to the gulag after when they're done for their daily shift. They have to come in a bus. They stay in areas no tourists can go. Yeah, it's a real heaven out there.
But they have a line, Hugo. They have the line.
No, that's a different place.
Chimimu in the chat is asking if you've been there. I think is a fair question.
It looks so Dubai looks futuristic?
Yeah.
Of course it does. It's all new. Yeah, it's big buildings, big money. It's oil money being converted into buildings and tourism.
They were trying to diversify. They're trying to get the AI in there.
You get the robots going in there.
The line is supposed to be all AI.
That's Saudi Arabia.
It's a different place.
Listen.
But that's okay. I'll hate on the line too. Next episode. The line's a joke. At least Dubai has become self-sufficient in some way. I really don't think the line ever will. They're supposed to get you from one side of the line, 17 kilometers away or whatever it is,
In 20 minutes.
in 20 minutes without jerking you around in a subway going 200 kilometers an hour? And you're making like 30 stops along the way? How? It's just not going to happen, man.
Power of AI. It's going to make it
And now
happen.
they're just like, oh, actually, we're just going to build half a kilometer's worth. No.
They can't build the entire thing.
It's just...
It's going to be in phases, Hugo. It's going to be in phases, all right?
Yeah, it's going to be, by the time the one phase, the last phase is done, the first phase is going to be 300 years old. It's just going to be poor people living there.
But they can archaeologically excavate the others.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of cool. It's not like Dubai doesn't have its failed infrastructure projects, like that friggin' fake island in the middle of the water. I don't know. I think what I hate the most about Dubai is just like the attitude that it's like the best fucking place ever, when it just to me does not look like the best place ever.
You should see the Real Housewives of...
I'd rather go hang out with Stoke out in Newfoundland. That
yeah.
sounds way better.
Yes.
You know,
I'd rather
especially
go
around
to,
Christmas.
I'd rather go to Newfoundland. It's a place I've never been to.
You've been to Dubai?
I've never been to Dubai either.
Does it count if you were in an airport and never exited the airport?
I don't think it does.
Yeah. You're in like no man's land.
Yeah.
I was in Dubai, but I was only in the airport.
Sorry.
I didn't see no Dubai chocolate.
Nope.
Their airport was pretty nice. I'll give them that.
I'm glad to hear it.
I'm glad to hear it that you're glad to hear it.
Yep.
Because, yeah. But it does suck because it's like, fuck, I was there. I should have like tried to plan like a layover and actually
Hey, man.
gotten out of it so I could have said I went there.
I was in South Korea.
Yeah?
I was in not Seoul, probably the other city that's really big.
Not Seoul?
I can't remember what the other one was. If Grace is in the chat, if she could name drop the city.
Kia. Oh, Kia.
I
Kia is the other big one.
I can't remember what it was, but I guess I was in the South Korean city because I was just in the airport.
What's all this?
Anyway,
I was in. I did that with Hong Kong.
Icheon.
Itchy on,
Icheon.
itchy on, itchy off. Come on, get your itchy on. Itchy on, itchy on. I like that song. You ever heard of that?
I think it's
It's a Zed Leplin song.
Oh, okay. $3 million.
$3 million. You can have it in your next commercial. Itchy on. It's like they apply directly to the forehead.
That head on. Cream.
Head on. Apply directly to the forehead. Did you ever watch the commercial?
I don't know what you're talking about.
We're gonna end it with this. You can put it up on
Emily,
yours.
pull up the head on, apply directly to the forehead.
This commercial would come on repeatedly.
Multiple times in the middle of the fucking night on fucking cable TV.
Oh, so bad. It's so good.
Great.
Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on, apply directly to
God.
the forehead. Head on is available without a prescription at retailers nationwide.
No,
That's
it
the
just
whole-
repeats
that's-
it.
Head
That's
on,
it. That's-
apply directly to the forehead. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on, apply directly
Oh my
to the
God.
forehead. Head on is available without a
genius.
prescription at retailers.
I mean, the
What
fact
does
that
it do? What does it do? What do it do?
It doesn't matter. Just do it. Apply it directly to the
it doesn't
forehead.
even say what it is.
Exactly.
It's a stick of glue. It's a stick of paper glue. Just rub it all over your head.
Apply directly to the forehead.
Head on.
It's like this kid.
Like, oh yeah, you can put it. No, not him.
Oh man, Bing can't find anything. If this was Google,
It's a
would've-
video. It's a video.
It's a video. Maybe if I put it in video, videos.
Useless.
Hang on. I bet you anything, Google will have it right away. Watch.
Mhm.
Watch this.
Google. If you know, you know.
Oh, it's because I'm.
It's because you're on Bing, yeah.
No, we don't do that here, sir. All right. Boom, right away. Google just knows. It's just applied directly to the face.
Listen, he's hot. He needs to cool off. Oh, I love that. How's your diet going, me?
It's hot boy summer.
Oh.
Drasko.
So good.
And he's got his like one hand up. He's like,
yeah.
dabbing on like national television. I want to know where this guy's at now. It's just like that's my.
It's like, okay, like the like on the face, on the nose, you could like, okay, maybe he's like, you might be able to explain it, but then this you can't. And it's like he's just doing it so intentionally. You can't.
Anyway, that's it for today.
Thank you for applying this podcast directly onto your soul.
Directly to the forehead.
Yeah.
Huge podcast. Apply directly to the forehead.
Head on. Imagine being a kid in the late 90s, early 2000s, wherever it was, and that commercial. And not sometimes that commercial, I feel like it would go on twice in a row.
What, head
Because
on?
they had nothing else to play. So
Head on?
Head on.
Yeah.
Head on. Apply directly. Like 4 times per commercial.
Yeah.
But you know what? It worked. It stuck directly in my head for years. I still think about it.
Applied it directly on there.
And I still don't know what it does. It's available without a prescription at retailers nationwide. Go and get some Head On today. Thanks for joining us today. We love you all so very much.
Oh, let's go back to my laptop for a minute.
Oh, yeah, let's go back to your laptop. And then we can do the introduction, too.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for listening in. Thank you for participating. Everyone gets a nice participation trophy who participated in the chat. Even you scammers. You know, I saw you dropping scams in the chat. You get participation trophies as well. Yeah.
We will not click on your Discord link.
We won't, but we'll give you a participation trophy.
Yeah, just a little trophy.
Just a little one. Just a little one. But yeah, that's that.
Garlic and peanuts. Go and get some.
Yeah, he's a believer now.
I'm a believer.
Thank you very much.
I'm a Justin believer. Could you believe this?
All right, guys. Emily, would you like to take us out, please?
Do the honors.
Sure. Thanks so much for joining us today. It's been fun. You know, this is just a happy little podcast where we talk about things that make us happy at the end of the world and during a trade war. Yes. So thanks for joining. We love you to death. We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Coming from Newfoundland next week.
Bye.